Hi everyone, it's Tara Bianca with Light Transformative Therapy, and today I want to offer 3 basic exercises that sort of start to challenge the diaphragm and hopefully start to improve basic breathing coordination. Let's jump in. Okay, so if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I normally like to talk for a while and really explain things in detail before jumping into the exercises. But today, I thought we'd try something different and just dive right in without messing around too much. So go ahead and find a position where you're lying flat on your back. And I always recommend to you that you bend your knees either actively with your feet planted into the surface beneath you, or grab some pillows or some bolsters and prop them up so that you can really relax your hip flexors. This position is always the most advantageous and easiest when we're working with the diaphragm because everything is relaxed, right? The lumbar spine is supported, the abdominal wall is relaxed, the hip flexors are more relaxed. And you don't have to hold yourself up against gravity, so that diaphragm doesn't have to act as a spinal stabilizer, right? It can really just relax and do its job of breathing. Okay, so exercise number 1. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to really put a good amount of resistance into the rib cage. I'm going to really compress my ribs because when I go to take this first inhale, I want to prevent the ribs from expanding. I really want to force as much air as possible into the belly. So I'm going to, throughout this whole thing, we're breathing in and out through the nose, okay? So I'm really compressing the ribs so that those ribs do not expand on my inhale. I'm going to breathe in through my nose and try to fill up the belly as much as possible. And then I'm going to inhale a second time, and now I'm going to allow the ribs to expand. And now we're going to reverse it. I'm going to exhale through my nose, but I'm going to allow the belly to exhale first, the belly to relax first. And then I'm going to exhale a second time, and I'm going to let go of the ribs. I'm going to allow the ribs to return to their resting position. So we're inhaling belly, inhaling ribs, exhaling belly, exhaling ribs. Let's try this 4 times together. So I'll talk you through the first 2, and then we'll do the second 2 without me talking at all. So here we go. Really preventing the ribs from expanding, trying to force all the inhale into the belly. Inhale through the nose. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale belly. Exhale ribs. Again, inhale belly. Inhale ribs. Exhale belly. Exhale ribs. 2 without me talking. Here we go. Great job. Okay, so now exercise number 2. Again, I'm going to be inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So this time I'm going to inhale into the belly. I'm not going to worry about restricting the movement of the ribs, but my intention is still to fill the belly more. So I'm going to inhale into the belly. And then I'm going to retain the breath. So don't exhale and don't take in more air. Just retain this breath. And with the breath retained, you're going to switch cavities, right? You're going to switch which area of the body is more filled. So I've inhaled into my belly, retaining the breath. I'm going to move that air to my chest. I'm going to move that air to my belly. I'm going to exhale through my nose. And now I'm not actually moving the air from my belly to my chest, right? I'm filling up, but then I'm playing with how the diaphragm is activating or relaxing while I'm on a full inhale. So let me demonstrate it again for you so that you can watch it. So I'm going to inhale through my nose, focusing on filling the belly. Retain the breath. Move it to the chest. Move it back to the belly. Exhale through the nose. Let's try 2 breaths just like that. So here we go, without talking this time. Inhale to the belly through your nose. Again like that, inhale to the belly. Great. And now we're going to do the opposite. So now we're going to try to breathe in, focusing more on filling the chest cavity. And then we're going to bring it down into the abdominal cavity. Bring it back to the chest. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Fill the chest first. Push it down to the abdomen. Bring it back to the chest. Exhale through the nose. So you're doing it on 1 breath, right? We're inhaling and retaining the breath while we kind of activate the diaphragm in different directions. So here we go. Breathing in through the nose, trying to fill the chest first. And now take that retained air and try to push it down to the belly. Bring it back to the chest. Exhale out through the nose. And again, breathing into the chest first. Take it down to the belly. Bring it back to the chest. Exhale out through your nose. Good, let's do 2 more of those without any talking. So inhale through the nose, fill the chest. Last time, fill the chest. Good job. Okay, and then exercise 3, the final exercise that I want to practice today, is more of a normal recruitment of the musculature, right? So if you could imagine your chest cavity as a vessel of some kind, as like a jug that would hold liquid, as you start to pour air into this vessel, you're obviously going to fill the deepest part of the vessel first, and then as you keep pouring breath into the body, it gradually fills up to the rim. And as you go to take your exhale and pour air out of this vessel, out of this jug, obviously we're going to empty out the upper portion first, and then the deeper layers and the deeper layers, right? So the more natural recruitment would be inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest, exhale, empty the chest, empty the belly, right? Makes sense. So let's practice that now. You can keep 1 hand on the chest, 1 hand on the belly. And when you take your inhale through your nose now, think about focusing on this bottom hand, filling the belly. Keep inhaling and try to fill the chest. So you're filling that vessel, you're filling that jug of air. And now as you exhale, you have to dump out the upper portion of this jug before you can get to the deeper portion, right? So dumping out the air from the chest first. And as you continue to dump out that air, you gradually get to the deeper part, which is that belly portion, right? So let's try it again. You inhale, fill the belly. Keep inhaling, fill the chest. Exhale, empty out the chest. Exhale, empty out the belly. Let's try 4 breaths like that without any talking. Great job. That's all for today. I hope that those 3 simple exercises are useful for you. If you do try them out, then please leave me a comment below and let me know what your personal experience was like. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, in case you haven't heard, I just opened up my private online Be Light community to everyone for free. There's normally a monthly charge to be part of the group, but right now you can get unlimited free monthly access when you use code BLCFREE at checkout. Also, make sure you check out my totally free Breath Basics 6-day challenge and my deep dive into functional breathing called the 4-week Breath Bootcamp. And if you'd like to further support the channel, you may do so by checking out my brand new Be Light store or by visiting my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.